So I've got his legs split. I've got my. Is everybody here familiar with Turk before we get started? Is anybody not familiar with Turk? That's good. This is a good place to start then, because I want you to see how it should look. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm splitting his legs. Okay. So my inside leg, I'm going to go heel toe when I do these. Okay. Right here. And so I want my chest over this shoulder. I want my hips into them. And we'll talk a little bit more about this later, but a lot of times what happens is kids want to rush and hit this cross face to score. But really what's most important is opening his hips. So if he's fighting his chest down when you're in Turk and you're steady trying to fight his face, what ends up happening a lot of times is you never really get him to break that 90. So really you want to break his hips, which causes his back to turn to the mat. So that's where we put most of our focus. Now, when I go to finish, I'm going to post my hand right on the mat, and I'm going to get my chest over top of this shoulder. Okay? So what will generally happen is this guy will post this leg because he doesn't want to go to his back. And so what we're going to do is we're going to elevate this leg. I'm going to turn my hip down into what I call the pocket, and then I'm going to get on this toe, and I'm going to walk my hip over top of this leg until it falls. So what happens is you're going to start to see this part of his body go this way, and this part of his body go this way too. Okay? So if you're a cradle guy, this should feel kind of familiar to you. So I'm going to post my hand. My chest is over top of the shoulder. I'm going to elevate the leg. I'm going to turn my hip down into the pocket. I'm going to walk over top of this on my toe. Here. Now, another thing that we like to do is this guy's going to try to do what? What do you think he'll do? Take a guess. He's going to try to get off his back. Okay? So he's going to turn down. So one of the things that we do to get him to break is we're going to take this hand over the top of his head, we're going to pull his ear, and we're going to slide this hand under. And if I'm here, I'll keep pulling until I get it as tight as I possibly can as I walk this under. Now you can tell, well, he can tell, yeah, this is pretty tight. Now, I'm still on this toe, this hand is posted, my head and chest is up, I'm arching my back, my hip is in the pocket, and I'm driving forward. Okay? So, again, what we want to do is we want to break his hips. We want our chest over top of the shoulder. And a lot of times you'll see this arm gets caught out here, and it gets real hard to turn a guy. That's why you see a lot of guys trying to run into a half lob of Turk, because this arm doesn't end up in good position. So we want our chest over top of this shoulder, hand posted. We don't want to be on our knees. I'm going to elevate, turn my hip down into the pocket. I'm going to walk over this leg. Once I get to where I need to be, I'm going to pull his ear, slide my hand in deep, post my hand, and I'm going to walk his head to his leg and post my hand. And I'm driving my hips forward. This leg stays elevated.
Just like put the weight, go back and try it.
Okay.
Back and
Guys understand?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Guys understand?